Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's makeup tutorial, I am going to be recreating a makeup look that I did 2 years ago, which is this one. I just got really inspired by this look, so I wanted to recreate it with some of the new techniques that I know now. So if you want to know how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Alrighty, I'm going straight into eyeshadow. Eyes are already primed with my P. Louise base. Now I'm going to go ahead and take Homebody and take a Morphe pencil brush. For here, I'm just going to map out the shape that I want to create this entire look. I'm starting off by going into the inner corner and also just creating a new crease for my eye, just because my eye has a little fold, so now I want to go above that fold so any eyeshadow does not transfer. And for the outer corner, I'm just going to start mapping out that cat eye shape that I want to create, just to make my eyes look more elongated and just more lifted. Now I'm taking the color Grateful and I'm just going to take it on a detailed blending brush from Morphe, and I'm going to start buffing out Homebody in circular motions with Grateful, just to make sure that everything looks nice and blended. Now moving on to Perfectionist, which is 2 shades lighter than Grateful. I'm going to start buffing out those harsh edges closest to my brow bone, because that's where you can actually see all those harsh edges, which I don't want in this makeup look. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a circular motions again closest to my brow bone. Now to deepen up the crease a little bit more, I'm taking a black shadow, which is Temptress, and I'm just applying it with that same brush that I used Grateful on it, and I'm just going in my crease, just so when I'm ready to cut my crease, I have that very defined a new crease that I created. So here I'm just cleaning up my lid for my base. I also don't want the residue of the rest of the shadow that's on my lid to blend in with my eyeshadow base, because then it would actually change the color that you're going to apply on your lid. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean that up, and then I'm also going to create a guideline for myself when I'm ready to apply my eyeshadow base. Now for this next step, it's optional, but I went in with a very tiny amount of black eyeshadow, which is Temptress, and I went in with that very small detailed brush that I'm just going over the new crease that I created, just to make it a little more defined, so whenever I add my P. Louise base, it looks very nice and crisp. So here now I'm taking the P. Louise base, and I'm going to go ahead and go underneath that line that I created whenever I was cleaning up my lid. This is just going to help me make sure that I don't go above any of those shadows and try to create another crease or anything like that. It's just to help me stay in the lines so I don't mess up this look. But yeah, I'm just patting it on with a flat concealer brush from Morphe. Now I'm taking Homebody again on a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to start buffing out that eyeshadow base on my outer corner so I have no harsh lines. And I'm also going to start buffing it inwards on the lid, almost halfway, just so I have that more gradient effect that we're trying to create. Now I'm taking Temptress just to buff that in the outer corner, and I'm also going to connect it to the crease because the crease has a little bit of black, so I wanted to make sure that the outer corner had some kind of black as well. And I'm also just going to blend it with the same brush that I had Homebody on. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Grateful and start to buff that into the eyeshadow base towards the inner corner. Now to set that eyeshadow base in the inner corner, I'm going to take Certified, which is a very cream shade, and I'm just going to start patting that on top of the eyeshadow base, and also a little bit on top of Grateful, just to make it a little more faded, so it looks like it's going from lightest to dark, from inner to outer corner. Now I'm going with the shimmer shade, which is Get Ready With Me, and I'm going to be applying it on top of Grateful with a flat synthetic brush. This is also going to act as a base for the glitter that I'm going to be applying later on. Now I'm going in with Ride or Diamonds on a flat shader brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to overlay it on top of Get Ready With Me, and also try to blend out that harsh line that's closest to the inner corner, and try to apply just a very little amount on top of that cream shade. Now I'm taking my good old Violet Voss glitter adhesive, and I'm just patting that carefully on top of that Get Ready With Me and a Ride or Diamond. Here comes the fun part. Now I'm just going to pat on this glitter that I have had for like about 2 years, which is a Copperella from Violet Voss. I actually used the same glitter in the picture that I showed in the beginning. Yeah, so I'm just patting that on, basically on top of the shimmer, and just like making it look like it's fading out. Now you guys know I cannot do a makeup tutorial without doing a inner corner highlight, so I am taking that pure gold shade, which is called Talia, and I'm just popping that into the inner corner. This was not in the picture that I showed you guys in the beginning. I didn't do that 2 years ago, but since I'm using my new techniques that I know now, I'm just popping that into the inner corner. I feel like it just completed the look, so I couldn't skip it. Moving on to finishing the top of the eyes, I'm going to pop on some Ardell wispy lash that I created myself. I kind of customized them. I just took a full strip lash, and then I took another full strip lash, and I just cut that one in half, and I placed the other half on the outer corner, glued them together, and now they are on my eye. It just gave me a little more like a winged out effect, more wispy in the front and a little bit dramatic and fluffy on the outer corner. Now for the bottom lashes, I did have it smoked out in the picture, so I'm just going to recreate it on my eye now. I'm taking a little bit of that black eyeshadow, which is called Temptress, and I'm taking a flat definer brush and just running that underneath my lower lashes. Now to buff out that black eyeshadow, I'm just going in with a little bit of Grateful and that same blending brush that had Grateful on it, and I'm just going to slowly smoke out that lower lash line and also connect it to the outer corner. Now to finish and connect the eye, I'm going in with a little bit of Perfectionist just to make sure that everything is nice and blended. Now for my bottom lashes, I'm just going to go ahead and apply 2 coats of mascara. There you go, guys. Here is the finished look on recreating a old makeup look that I did 2 years ago. I really enjoy doing this, just seeing the work that I've progressed in. I did insert a clip. Here is the look that I did 2 years ago. It needed a lot of work. It looked a little crusty and dusty and real like faint. And now here is the look now with my new techniques that I know now. I still need to work. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I just wanted to show you guys what I've learned in the past 2 years. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell button if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.